Capricorn Ascendant. If you don't know where your ascendant is, click on the link below. If you know your date of birth, time of birth, and place of birth, you can find it out there. Capricorn Ascendant, how delicious. This person is not someone who makes us too suspicious. There's something that's very pleasing and very healthy and glowing. Yet what this person looks like on the outside is not showing who they are. They may have a slightly strange demeanor. They may have something about them that's a little bit of a winner type vibe at first sight. They do something to us which is quite the fright. They'll convert our thinking to anything they want because this is a liar, but a truther in this billy goat. This person is a little bit powerfully minded. This person is a little bit stroppy sometimes. When confined in family units and personal situations, they desire so deeply. There is no confrontation. They just pander and weep. And they make you so glorified. They will look at you deep in the eyes that are purified. They seem so pure. There is something so outstanding. Yet what they've got for us is a funny type of mending. When we see a Capricorn Ascendant, we understand that this person will not be that which we want to bend to, but we will. There will not be a desire for them under the skin, but somehow it will come. And though this person is not interesting to us personally, but we do come undone, we do pander a little and make them the one that makes all the calls for us, really. For this Capricorn Ascendant is not a butting billy on the surface. He's somebody polite and seems to purse. And when a person purses, holds back from us, we wonder why. We want to know this girl or guy. We like this slight detachment from us, as if they're royalty at last at our table. A great big star that knows that it is able to shine much larger and much brighter than we are. This pursing away of Capricorn Ascendant is by far the greatest trait that brings them no more trouble than they can handle. This trait to purse away is something that makes them able to make great anything at all. This trait to purse away from us and make it obvious. Control is what brings Capricorn Ascendant their glory all their life. Just the ability to show us that whether we're just a friend, a person on the street, husband or wife, we are not really worthy of their presence. And in that strange nervousness and pompous pretense, they do somehow deserve a life where we are barely students looking to the teacher, trying to find what's there about them that's so great. Wow, this pursing away from me. How can you connect that I am, yes, unworthy? And everybody feels that inside in some moment. So when you have unworthiness within you, the Capricorn Ascendant comes to just be with you for a moment in disgust, in seeming recognition of everything that is worthy of mistrust, while they themselves are mistrusted in the end. When you get to know this person, all your veils of their upstatus field, they go busted. You understand within a few months, maybe even hours, that this person here in front of you is no great passerby, a lord. But inside there is something that cowers, something that twists, and something that's infantile, something that's kind of ugly and vile, something that's not very connected at all, something that to us seems a lord, but inside there's a troll of a being. And that's not to be mean. This person with the Capricorn Ascendant wants to glimmer and gleam. There is some great feat that they want to one day do, but yet that feat they may not yet pursue. Until very old age, they pick up the rubble and understand that in that great feat that they just waved around in front of people to show who they are was a bubble of truth. They have something in their life that they do occasionally, and they know it's no use. They've got a little hobby or some kind of project in which they just dabble, just to show who they are to others, and then reject. They use this project as a sort of identity. They use this little thing as a curious calamity, as a curious thing that they are, and they say, ha ha ha, I'm a star or a poet or writer, did you know that I could do that? Well, I won't. And they fight her, their mother or sister or friend, someone female or feminine. They will fight the feminine within themselves and around them in a very strange demeanor. They're drawn towards the Cancer ascendant, the Cancer feeling, but they will find it hard to gain respect from women. Though what they do create in life is something that's not as amusing. They're here pretending to be part of our society. They're very good at this pretense, as in their mind they've created a vortex of sobriety. What's good, what's not, what goes which way, and inside them there is a program that will not ever fall away. And that's a strange passive-aggressive way in which they play the game of cards a very special way. They pick up this card and say, what's the answer? And you say, yes. And then they use that card against you. They possess a great knowledge of the workings of society. And then through the social standing deals and systems, they create within them a knowing that they cannot go wrong. They use the ideas of people around them to play them a life which is very strange and long. They live forever, these people, they really do. Well, they can in the end. They want me and you to surrender, and they play funny games with us too. They will tug on any accord, and usually social standing. They will use the idea of courtesy, an idea of honor for their own pretending. They will turn things around and use something that's pure or religious or spiritual, really, in a way that to them will be very advantageous. They defile our society while under the point they're making is something very weak that is turning and quaking, for they know what they're doing is not very righteous. But yet, in this Capricorn Ascendant, there is a feeling about us. He feels we are stupid in all that we do. He feels there is a stupidity in both me and you, and everyone he's ever met, really. For this Capricorn Ascendant knows something that's very silly, and that's that truth is not an information or structure or politeness or protocol or money system or anything at all of that sort. Capricorn Ascendant knows that what we really crave is what he's got, and that something is rapture. Stupid, ridiculous jokes, ugly humor, strange recognition of the hilarious here. This person is no doomer and gloomer inside. They are just like a child. They are a baby that will laugh at most anything. They are a person that has no tact, but has beyond taste, which is no taste at all. This person will love and prove love. This person will love and prove to us all that in laughter is a great big calamity that will destroy all this pretense. And yet he only gets it right at the end, and most likely a death. This person doesn't want to finish this game that he's devised. It's very hard for him to put everything aside and start anew. It's very hard for this person to be completely true. It's very hard for them to realize what they've been doing and create a new plan for the brewing. It's very hard to them completely just to shift. They do sometimes, just to show us that they can have that gift. But they are set. From day one, they've decided who they are. And so long they do play this strange charade until, by far this is quite rare, but they find love for somebody or something. Completely bare, they will strip all of their pretense and become this little person shivering and quivering with great amends to everything they've ever done. They will reduce themselves to absolutely no one. But alas, we do create an interest in this regal person, but we do not want to pursue them on purpose, because we know that we are fooled. We know that we are just prodded at, really. So it's really hard to form a relationship and a very close, loving bond with this rockabilly. So a lonely life, most of them will lead, alas, until they find that beautiful man or lass who has no seeing. It's completely blind by fashion or design or money, just something very surface. Spirituality that's just, around the corner, something that's very simple. Hey, let's talk about some crystals. Yeah, let's do that. That is cool. Someone who's very simple, and so simple that they almost drool. Somebody whose life is just about the trivial things. If you can't see it, it does not exist. But I have spirit guides, you see, because I'm just as cool, for I am free. Somebody who thinks that they are awakened to a greater feeling, but in their reality their life has little meaning. Somebody who's frivolous with tiny little details is a tiny little person who will see this presence as something sublime. And here they play a very cute pantomime where their partner becomes as a sort of desire, but in the end Capricorn will brush it all away and reach for much higher. And through many people they can go, but at the end this billy goat is wrong, He looks for something that is very deep and powerful as a partner, but he can't have it. Because all he causes in the powerful, truly powerful beings is laughter. So unless he finds himself in a situation where this powerful being can be part of his co-creation, he will forever live a life of mediocrity. Until one day he'll find a strength in himself to be of truth and just gentle rupture of the heart for nobody really, just for being free, just for being a human being. Simplicity is what makes him an elevated being. And if, and this is rare, in this lifetime he can find that feeling, that feeling of complete surrender to the ridiculous nature of reality. This laugh of the gods will cause them no calamity but expand them beyond anything else anyone ever seen. A laughter and a giggle at no one's expense, but just at this you and me, at just this disjointed experience. Just a beautiful life of a clown inside a stale disguise of a poet. If this person just laughs at themselves, they will know it, that this world will collect everything in a minute and give them such great expanse, such great possibility with it. This person can conquer the world if they want. They can actually have it all. They can. But it's not gold. They have to let go of all these human systems because they know they're rigged. And they have to see this world as a mistress instead of looking for one outside in their social circles or beyond them. They have to completely discard everything and just laugh. And that's their career, really. They are enough.